It's Monday, and we are back with Skyward Sword. Hello, hello. My name is Ian. If you randomly clicked on the video, I'm playing through Skyward Sword, as you can see, and we got all 3 flames. We're about to step through the second gate of time. Just healing up our HP. Hopefully your weekend was good. It has been a bit of a weekend here. As I was talking about last recording on Friday, all the stuff I was gonna do over the weekend, I had my student, got up, I was like, I'm gonna go make pancakes. Walked over to make pancakes, walked by the TV, and it started going like, meh, and then like turned on, and then it turned off, and then it turned on, and then it turned off, and then it turned on, and it turned off, and then basically stopped working. So we had to buy a new TV. So we buy a new TV, annoying, right? You don't want to spend the money, but we bought a TV over the weekend. Same size, not thinking about the way the legs sit, so we had to buy a new TV stand. Or not TV stand, but a new stand for the TV, so like we could mount it on our current, TV stand / desk / media unit. Anyways, so my girlfriend ordered one day delivery for that, so we don't have a TV sitting on our floor. Anyways, come to find out, they tried to deliver it at 5:55 a.m. When our unit was locked. Like, no one can get in to deliver anything, and that's just on top of all the other stuff we did. Anyways, we're going in here. Oh right, I gotta hit it with the time, or the Skyward stretch. Let's see what's going on. Also, real quick, if you're watching, you're having fun, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, maybe subscribe, hang out with us. Alright, what the heck is gonna happen? We're definitely gonna time travel, obviously. It's actually just inventing the Rubik's Cube. Okay, it changed shape now. It doesn't look like Tetris anymore. It's a pretty cool animation. Gotta give it to him. I don't know how good the Wii was. I think people hated that system, but this looks pretty good. The facial expressions are a little creepy, but other than that... Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, the very place where Zelda now waits. It's called photography. Oh, you know what? Give me 1 sec. Let me fix one little thingy. I usually, when I'm recording alone, I give myself a little zoom. Myselves, like I'm plural. Alright. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. I don't even know why we considered bringing Groose. I mean, he did help with his cannon, right? But, like... he's kind of annoying. The stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps me yapping on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place, might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" Or, as we would have said as millennials, what's Gucci? No cap. Dead ass. This is some like Annihilation shit. If you ever read that book or seen that movie. Good movie. I don't know why. I expected him to dive into that. I did not expect him to run through that hole. Temple of Hylia. Okay. Oh, hey, Impa. Impa, what's up?
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. You're late. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away Demise. A little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that will one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You have many questions, but for now you must proceed back to the great doors behind you. Literally nobody will explain anything to Link. If I was Link, I would quit. It is there that the person you've risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Okay, but can I, like, explore this? Is there anything else going on here? You know, such as, saving? I did have banter lined up for recording today, but, you know, we got a lot of plot going on. I always try to come prepared with something to ramble about in case I'm just, like, playing a minigame. There she is, our boo thing. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. Let me get hydrated, Zelda. I did run 1.5 miles this morning. Not as much as I normally want to run, but my legs are feeling kind of heavy. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. No, not really. We traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the Demon King, known as Demise, have yet to be healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appeared to be all too real. So this is different than the Hylian Civil War they talk about, right? Because I want to know more about that. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. It just kinda seems like a bad idea, right? To give mortals that power. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all the beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans to set them both into motion. First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve as a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission, and to be simped after by a little robot. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. Okay, so Zelda is Hylia. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power could never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as immortal. Oh, wait, so did she split herself into three? Like, is Link one aspect of her, Zelda one aspect of her, and then, like, Ganon would be, like, the war aspect of her or something? That's, like, very Stephen King-y, to be honest. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me, and I believed her. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at each of the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. Hey, look, Girahim is a weird guy, but we shouldn't call him an abomination. I know they're probably talking about the imprisoned or whatever it's called. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time in prison, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can now see that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Fi and the Great Blade she's a part of for a very specific reason, for the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes. It rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. Why are you talking so slow now? And by overcoming the trials set before you, the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. There you go. It's right here in my hand. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. I'm getting Dark energy from this cutscene. If you've ever watched Dark, I think it's the best piece of TV ever made. You should watch it. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells a sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. They got the Thor 1 circle cam going on. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. Okay, I thought Zelda had, like, like a big old dump truck. It's her sleeve, like resting perfectly where her butt would stick out. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. Okay, at least Hylia recognized that. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. This is actually really beautifully written, despite the jokes I'm making. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Oh no! Can't you at least give me a hug before you become a Sleeping Beauty? Well, it's true that I am Hylia reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and I'll be able to wake up. When I ask you for a favor, Sleepyhead, ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come wake me up? I promise. It's circling around back to the beginning. This is well written. And little did she know, in 5,000 years or however long it is, she's gonna become a dragon. Different Zelda, but... Impa, you could have told me that there would be some trauma involved in that conversation. Alright. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep that promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda, I will watch over her. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Okay, first I'm gonna save. What happens if I leave here in the ancient past? Can I go, see, dinosaurs or some shit? Let me out. Alright, we're going back, I guess. I remember... I think it was Laneru, AJ, you told me to go to first, but I will... Before I do anything like that, I will pull up the comment, just to make sure. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end, but do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link, find the Triforce. Whoa! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? I'll be honest, actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Bruce really had a growth arc. Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got the feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big, ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in the soil. Is this the Deku tree? And it brightened this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Okay. Is this what the Deku tree is gonna be, maybe? Are we in the Kokiri forest? Alright, back out into the world we go. We've had a large emotional story beat. There's lots of birds here. You know, after that, immediately, it's time to catch some birds. I really don't know what I have left to upgrade, but might as well. Okay. Take that, bird. Alright, so where is the nearest statue? It's up here, right? Okay, so before we do anything, yeah, where is the statue? It's over here. Okay, so if I go this way, wait, can I ride the cart? Nope. Okay. We're going to try and find the Rattle on Skyloft. We had a lot of emotional storytelling, so now we gotta take a little break. Okay, so we go up this way. Anyways, yeah, so it was a good weekend. Thursday. Hey guys. We went to the bar to watch the USA game. And the US played like straight ass. We almost lost to Jamaica, but in the final minute of the game, we managed to force an own goal, which sent the game into overtime, and then we won. And then yesterday, the US played Mexico in the Nations League final, and we beat them for the third time in a row, so we've won the Nations League 3 times in a row now. Real fun. And also, I had this incredible beer at the bar that was... it was an Irish ale that wasn't Guinness. Alright, I'm looking for the nest. I see it. Okay, there's the nest. But the thing that really blew my mind about the beer, right? So the supporter group for the U.S. soccer is called the American Outlaws, and they had like this like I don't know what to call it. They like printed like a USA soccer crest into the foam, and it said American Outlaws Atlanta and stuff. And I have no idea how they did it. Okay, how the heck do I get up there? Like, AJ, I know you said to go somewhere high. But that, like, I don't think I can get up to that platform yet, right? I don't think... Oh, wait, do I have to, like... Oh, no, he won't keep going, will he? I was like, will Beetle fly over it, and then I stop him there, and then that helps me get in? No, he turned... Well... No! Joy-Cons! Well, I lost my window if that was how you did it. Where the heck? Can I, like, walk across the streamers? Okay, that's not it. I did end up inside here, right? I went in here, I think. Joy-Cons. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we've been in here, obviously. I mean, maybe I just don't have the item I need right now? Okay. Up and at it. Cause like, where else could I go? Well, let me look at your tip again, AJ. Link, you can tread water while we do that. A bird stole it. I wonder where a bird would put something that likes to nest. You should get to a high point and look for a spot that's meant for birds to nest. Try walking towards the cave. Okay. And then you also said I missed a heart piece in the fire temple, which I will... How many heart pieces do I have? Where do I see that? I don't know how to tell, so... But, yeah, I should be able to go back and get that. Well, yeah, so, like, I'm assuming it's this, right? That I'm supposed to jump off of, but how do I get up there? Like, am I missing something? Cause yeah, like, I was looking at, oh god! Okay. Hold on. We can do this. Oh, I thought I could get the jump. This is one of those puzzles that I feel like it's not actually as hard as my brain thinks it is, and I'm dumb. Okay. I mean, I don't think the grappling hook will hit those vines, right? That's way too far. Oh my god, it will. I thought that was way too far. Ah, okay, okay. Up we go. So, that one we gotta dive onto. And this one we can get now too. Another piece of heart. 3 to go. Okay, now. Here we go. He's done it. Oh, baby, we're knocking out the chest today. Okay, this is adding up. It's gonna help me get that piece of heart that Beetle has. Because if we get that and then the one in the fire temple, we'll have a whole other heart container. So, also, I was thinking for when I try whatever the challenge is for, the shield, it's probably some kind of boss rush, I'm guessing, because that's like, you know, what games like this love to do. I can just put all the heart thingies in my bag too, and that way I'll have like a ton of extra hearts, and like you said, I can't use potions. Okay. Also some butterflies here. Whenever I see butterflies, I always just remember the joke that's like, why are they called butterflies when they could be called flutterbys? They don't look like butter floating by. You're a weird one climbing all the way up here. Hey, if you tried to dive off that ledge, I bet you could land in that nest on top of the tower down there. But what do I know? I'm a stone. Yeah. Okay, it didn't work. I don't actually know how to steer myself when I'm falling, so... But we'll keep trying. We'll get it one of these times. The annoying thing is having to do this over and over again. This damn bird ruining this baby's day. Actually, you know, that brings me to, I was... As I, you know, I am one to do, I was listening to the Ezra Klein podcast last week. And he's doing like a mini-series on parenting, like the incentives and, you know, the opposite to parent. But like in his first, he did a 2-part series. The first part was kind of about the national or international parenting stuff, and then the second was about like U.S. specific stuff. But they talk about a lot of crazy stuff, like, you know, Sweden's kind of like the gold standard for state-aided parenting. Wait, how do I? Okay, so I gotta like do that on the way down. But you know, they talk about a lot of different stuff. But the thing that I think most stuck around with me, that's interesting, is that they were talking about guilt. And, like, you know, we are an intensely career-driven society. So, if you, you feel like you can't give 100% to work and 100% to raising a child, that kind of leaves you to feel unfulfilled and guilty because you're not doing that. But they also were talking about how it is kind of impossible to give 100% to work and give 100% to your kid. And that also doesn't leave any time for you, right? All right, let me try this. No, don't dive. How do you do this? This doesn't make any sense. Because he dove. He didn't like angle himself. I'll give it one more try and then I'll look it up. But like they, you know, in my opinion, and my favorite streamer who I watch all the time, Northern Lion, kind of says the same thing. That guilt can also be a positive factor, right? like I was talking to my girlfriend about it this morning, and I was like, you know, like, I think, like, feeling guilty sometimes is good. Like, if you were gone all day and I just hadn't done, like, any cleaning or, like, prepared dinner or done anything at all, I would feel guilty. And then I would, you know, make sure I did that next time, which is, like, a good trait to have, right? To, like, want to make sure you do better next time. But on the other side, right, it can go so far in one direction that you can feel guilty about, like, just being a normal person. I have no idea how you get over there, because the falling mechanic in this is so difficult to use. Okay. Let me Google the baby Rattle. Baby Rattle Skyward Sword. Okay, so I know where it is. In order to get the Rattle, you need the Claw Shot and Gust Bellows. Just tilt the controller forward? When you tilt the controller forward, he dives. Well, this is the rest of this session. It was going to be a slightly shorter one anyways, because I started out my day a little slow. So when I started recording, I had almost exactly an hour before my student. Now I've got half an hour, but I like to leave, you know, like 10 minutes so I can make a cup of green tea and get myself ready for talking to kids, because I swear way too much and my brain does not want to turn that function off. Alright. Just tilt it forward. Yeah. Nope. That's not how it works. Like... Okay. Speeding my fall up rather than directing my fall. Okay. So basically everyone says this is like a matter of luck. And also, like, if you start going off course, to reset the motion controls. But let's see. They also said that my idea would work, that some people use Beetle to get up there. Alright, this is the meta. This is if you've seen that game trending online, a difficult game about climbing. This is that, but in the Zelda universe. That was a hell of a shot there. What if I jump from here? I got closer. Resetting the gyro really helped. I think I'm just gonna like wait till I'm like falling. I'm gonna reset the gyro. Falling, gonna reset the gyro. We can do this. Oh, motion controls. I am getting better, and I think even with the jank, I've been getting slightly better at it, but it is difficult. We gotta wait till we get that, I should also go to the bamboo game, shouldn't I? Till we get that full, like, Sword Art Online recalibration. You know, like, you're, like, in the game. Okay. Okay, up we go. Give me the gratitude crystals. I want to turn our boy into a man, like Pinocchio. I mean, it did work better jumping from that middle spot, but let me try over here one more time with resetting the Joy-Cons. Not even close. Oh. I mean, I might have to put it in the socket just for this challenge real quick, cause like, or the socket, you know, the controller, cause this is not Gucci. Alright, one more try. But from here. Loud, truck driving by? What's happening? What the heck? Alright, this is dumb. Okay, let me, and you know, AJ, like you said, I'm probably going to need the practice with the regular controls, in order to, complete the shield challenge, if you know, maybe. So this will be a little bit of practice before that, because I do want to try it with the regular combat, or the motion control combat. But let me try this real quick. Like, how do I use my sword like this? This is... It still thinks I'm doing motion controls, is that it? Okay, like, do I have to, like, save and exit out? Or do I have to go into the menu or something? Okay. So... How do I draw my sword? Oh, there we go. How do you swing it? Oh, I see. You flick it. Oh my god, this would be almost embarrassingly easy, I think, as a seasoned Soulsborne player. This is a little, it feels strange now that I haven't been doing this. Oops. I keep trying to turn the camera with the right joystick, though. Okay. I mean, if we need to, for the the shield challenge, I'll try this. Alright. Please. So do I just steer myself when I'm falling? Yeah. This is so hard. What the hell? Okay, so if you push in too hard, he plummets. I mean, this might be harder this way for me. I hate when L3 is not sprint. I did not expect this. Alright, let's try from over here. Alright, get ourselves lined up. Oh, I was closer. I was closer. I was a little heavy on it. I keep pushing the wrong button to move the camera. This is one of the things I hate about Zelda games, is the camera not having two joysticks. I think that's different in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So it's gotta be more like a gentle, like the walking pace and not the running pace, I think. Okay, we can do this. Believe in yourself. I should place a bet. Be like, what's the over-under on me doing this? Okay. I do not understand how you do this. It's actually, I think it might actually be harder this way. Shield, lock on, or look around. I was like, is there a falling guide? I mean, I'll give it a few more shots. But then I gotta get ready for my student. The Rattle might be a two-part quest. Please, take... Oh, Zelda controls. The thing about this that annoys me is I was more willing to forgive this with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time because they're older systems. You know, the Switch, this is made for the Wii. The Wii has no excuse. Okay. Yeah. I've done it. I have made it. Okay. I don't know how I did it differently that time, but it happened. Let's get this out. You got a Rattle. It's a baby's toy. Perhaps somebody dropped it. Yo, what up, Beetle? Now, it probably has to be nighttime for me to give it to him. Well, I don't think I can give it to him during the day, but let me try really quick, and if not, we'll start the next recording by delivering that, just because I gotta get ready to do work. You have something to give me? You have to forgive me, I'm a little busy right now. Do you think you can come by my house later? I'll be there tonight. Or actually, can I just go sleep in your bed and give it to you? Because that way I don't have to, you know, go back to the... You guys live... Yeah. Over here. We could do this real fast. Moving the camera is so difficult. Okay, we want to go up here. Grab a little stamina fruit. But yeah, like this would be so much easier for Jirahim. Oh, baby. And then, is this their house? I think this is their house, right? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, and then we take a little nap. Until night. Hello. Is that the baby's rattle? You found it. Who's a sleepy baby? Time for beddy bye. Ooh, the baby seems to have settled down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. 5 gratitude crystals. Alright. We're up to 48. That's solid. Alright. Now, to save. And then next time, maybe we should go do the bamboo game at the beginning. And then after that, get absolutely annihilated. Oh, I'm practicing. You want some too? Next time we'll try the bamboo game, and then we will go where you said. I think it was Laneru first. You said, AJ, so we can, you know, not have the most insane version of the trial you said. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. Hopefully you have a good Monday. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Check out our other videos. Like I said, we've got Majora's Mask playthrough. There's Ocarina of Time if you're looking for more Zelda stuff. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom that I played with my girlfriend. I started trying an early access game that's set in my favorite Arthurian lore world called Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, that kind of has Skyrim-y energy. So yeah, check out the other stuff as well. And I'll see you next time.